All right, folks, we're back in the driver's seat here with you yet again. Hopefully, our technical situation has been solved. Continuing to watch right there along the north side of Butler County, folks, is where the most concerning storm continues to reside. We got a tornado warning that's trimming the very far north side of the county. Not overly concerned by the current look of things, folks, but with that being said, we are going to continue to watch this. If you all have any reports, obviously you send those in. Those are greatly appreciated. That rotation's looking a little bit more broken up here, right along the confluence of Grayson, Butler, and Ohio County as we speak. But it is still there, that's for sure. See a little bit better view there stretching down over in that direction. You can see the rest of this line, folks. It's coming down in here as well. We got some reds and greens. It's trying to pop up near Greenville as well. A little bit further back here off to the south and west. These are going to need to be monitored as this line continues to slide down here to the south and east. Loads of lightning being produced where the rotation is located at, right along the Shrewsbury community, just to the south and east of Caneyville now. And again, this is going to be getting very close up here to Moody Deer, stretching over here right along the Edmonson County line as we speak, all right? So any of you all who are currently in the line of this thing tracking off to the east, be aware of that. Over the course of the next hour, Jessica, we're going to be watching this thing pull on down to the south and east. That's what we're continuing to watch here. We have just had line and storms with some embedded supercells could pose a threat for isolated large hail, damaging wind gust. You can take a look here at the latest. We are looking at the looking at the latest. The Storm Prediction Center has just put out a mesoscale discussion. As you can see here, this does include the Wobbles community. As the line of storms passes, some will include embedded supercells, could pose a threat for isolated large hail, damaging wind gust, and perhaps even a tornado. So be aware of that, all right? Jumping back over here to give you the breakdown. You're very welcome, Jessica. And that's what we're going to be here with you guys, folks. As this front slowly but surely sags down here to the south and east, this is what's going to be bringing the opportunity of seeing the interaction here. Warm front has surged north of the region here just a short time ago, so that's worth taking note of there, right? That is some nasty looking lightning and some activity overlooking the Reed Dossier sky cam of ours, part of the Weather or Not network that is located right over top of Brownsville. We can pull that over. You can see the low-hanging ragged cloud cover, folks. We'll see if we can get another bolt of lightning in here for you before this thing scours out. Continuing to watch, folks, that tornado warning is right here just north of Moody Deer. So those of you in far northern Edmonson County, you want to keep your eyes on this. We got a severe thunderstorm warning that's stretching over here too, folks. There's that lightning bolt that we were looking for. Shane, right now as we currently speak, buddy, we can look right down here in southern Butler County, and there's nothing that's currently impacting the area, but I'll tell you one thing that I am keeping close eyes on as we speak, and that is this little sucker right here. So this thing is going to be pulling down over in your direction, Shane, so that's what we're going to be watching here for the foreseeable future. For folks over in Butler County, we got the remainder of the line that's pulling up over in this direction as we speak as well. So we can kind of back this thing up. And yes, I may or may not have had a past musical reference just enter my mind whenever I stated back that thing up. All the millennials and Gen Xers know, right? Is this coming towards Bowling Green? Yes, it is. This is all pushing down to the south and east. This is what we've been monitoring, folks. Our parameters are becoming maximized, as we've been mentioning over the past few days, right during the pre-dawn hours of Thursday morning. We had one little blip of a severe thunderstorm that came plowing through Logan, Warren, and Butler County on up through Edmonson County around 10 o'clock last night. But that wasn't too much fuss about. That was as the warm front was actually lifting north over the region, all right? So we're going to continue to follow this here down to the south and east as long as a severe thunderstorm warning is intact here. We're going to bring you the latest as it could be impacting us and continue to impact the Wobbles community. As you can see here, folks, looking at it from a broad perspective, that's not a very intimidating line of storms, but it's what is packed within that line of storms that we're continuing to monitor and keep really close eyes on here. You're very welcome. Very good morning to you too, and hope you're doing well, buddy. Windows are rattling over right along the Butler, Grayson County line. Thank you, Pam, for that report. Hope you're staying safe. We're going to be right here with you, folks, as long as this warning is intact. We got another 5 minutes on this severe thunderstorm warning. The tornado warning continues up here and is moving northward towards Litchfield. So despite this being out of our coverage area, technically, it is still worth taking note of. Anyone tuned in here up in this direction, just south of Millwood and north of Shrewsbury, this is where the tightest rotation is that continues to pull off to the east. So it looks like right there in Litchfield, this is included as well. This is going to be stretching over into Clarkson. I loaded a whole lot of bee equipment with my years at UPS during my time in college that came from Clarkson. If you ever been up there, it's one of the bee capitals of the world. Well, David, currently, buddy, you have got a tornado warning that is in place for Grayson County as we speak. This thing is remaining intact for another 4 minutes. It is radar indicated. It's also mentioning the possibility of large hail and strong winds coming along with this as well. Stacy states that outside of Caneyville it's hitting right now. We can blatantly see that here looking at the latest, folks. It looks like the tightest couplet is located just to the south of Litchfield, all right? Not overly impressive, folks, but you can see the very tight couplet right here on the south side of Litchfield, just south and east of Millwood. This is what's continuing to pull off here to the east, and that's the tightest couplet that we see currently on radar as we speak, all right? It is our pleasure, folks. You're very, very welcome for the coverage. You're very welcome, Ronnie. You're very welcome, Jason. You're very welcome, Missy. Appreciate all of you all tuning in here with us. Just doing our job, trying to keep our tremendous community informed. Appreciate all of your all's reports out there, right? So again, if you're located up here in Grayson County, you want to be in your safe spot. Anyone located here geographically within the polygon, this has got 187 pretty much splitting the uprights, bisecting right through the middle of the current tornado warning. We got the tornado warning that is flashing the purple, folks. We got the severe thunderstorm warning that is flashing the red. They are engulfed in one another. George is asked what is also included in the severe thunderstorm warning. It's got a tornado possible tag, folks, but we are looking at the possibility of 60-mile-an-hour winds and hail that could be coming along with this as well. Got some reports of some hail right there in and around Caneyville as we speak, so we appreciate that. Cody, you are okay over in Ohio County. There's currently no warning in effect. They have just extended the tornado warning eastward. And again, folks, we're going to hang right here with you for at least a few more minutes. This is getting out of our jurisdiction, but it's very close to the Moody Deer vicinity. Tornado warning does include the northern tier of Nolan Lake. So please, please be aware of that. Be in your safe spot if you're up here in that location. The new tornado warning that was just placed out does not include Edmonson County. I would like to repeat, it does not include Edmonson County. It does include those of you located in Nolan River Lake, right here on the north side, not on the Edmonson County side, over and stretching into the Hart County and Grayson County side, coming along with that. Folks, I want to jump over here. We are looking right into the middle of the storm, courtesy of the Reed Dossier Skycam over here in Brownsville. That thing is producing loads and loads of lightning. And folks, just look at the low-hanging, ragged cloud cover that is just streaming eastward along with that thing. You can see that thing right over there. It looks like just like the lowering of where the shelf cloud's trying to move through. And at this early in the morning, we simply making it rather difficult to see that, given the indication that we are still in the pre-dawn hours of this morning. Bowling Green could be arriving here whenever the line will be arriving. Looks like we might have perhaps, I don't know, perhaps an hour before it makes it down in here. You can kind of see the location and how this thing is pulling down. We'll put it into motion for you to give you an idea. Again, folks, it's not overly intimidating looking at it on radar. But with that being said, just look at the line and how the line has just kind of become a bit more organized and congealed here over the past hour or so. We got these little miniature supercells that are picking up here in the middle of these lines, producing these little couplets. And those couplets really, really tighten up. And man, that lightning is really being produced here just north of Edmonson County. Look at how much lightning is coming alive with this thing. Look at all these bolts stretching just south of Litchfield now. This is coming over towards 88 and 259. It's going to continue to pull over to the east towards Snap and Hilltop, Lone Oak, Millerstown, Fragrant. Those of you over in that area, you want to be in your safe spot because we do have a tornado warning that is currently out for you. Want to jump out here, want to get another look at a different radar. Right there, folks. You can blatantly see the rotation just south of Litchfield now, pulling all the way down. Again, folks, this is going to come right across 88 and over into 259 here momentarily. So any of you located over in that direction, you want to get to your safe spot as we speak. Yes, David, another tornado warning's been issued. Right here is what we're following along. This is radar indicated. This has not been observed, but it is radar indicated and is put out here. It expires in another 29 minutes. 29 minutes. Very loud in Litchfield, Landon. Appreciate that. Roger, hope you're staying safe up there. And we just had a new severe thunderstorm warning issued. This does include far northern Butler County. Welcome Dexterville, Gilstrap, Brooklyn, Grantsler, Welch's Creek, and the ones we mentioned before whenever we first hopped on here, Casey and Nafis, up here up 79. Those of you over in that location, be aware. 60-mile-an-hour winds. It does have an inch hail that is possible. It also has a tornado possible tag, okay? So in addition to our hail and wind threat, we could see some tightening here and the possibility or the potential of this also being upgraded to a tornado warning. We'll see what these couplets do here. And folks, look right here. Those of you located in Welch's Creek, I would probably recommend going ahead and getting in your safe place because that is a rather impressive tight little couplet. This is going to point east. It's going to plow right through Welch's Creek. It's going to be crossing right across 79 and Caneyville Road here on the far north side of Butler County here momentarily. So those of you all up in that direction, please pay attention and get to your safe spot because that couplet is tightened up very quickly here. Would not be surprised at all to see a tornado warning be thrown on that thing. We'll see what's going to happen here momentarily, but right now they have just opted for a severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued, and this includes the bulk of the north side of Butler County. This is going to include a large chunk of Edmonson County as well. All of our friends over there, we currently got a load of you watching with us on the Edmonton Voice. Over here near Black Gold, Bee Spring, Moody Deer. This will include Sweden as well. Right along the north side of Brownsville, Windyville, Lindsayville, Round Hill, Big Reedy, all of that is included. But again, folks, look right here. Those of you in Welch's Creek, get to your safe spot. This is a signature couplet of very tight rotation right here. It is just north of the Casey community. Going to be coming right on top of that as well. So those of you in Welch's Creek, Casey, get in your safe spot and stay there until this thing passes, all right? Yes, John Brown, you are correct. So they have said a tornado warning in Butler County. We currently have a tornado tag on this here, and we just got a new scan here. That couplet isn't as tight, folks, but it is still somewhat concerning. So those of you in Welch's Creek, stay in your safe spot over into the Casey vicinity as well. You can see right here by looking at our tags from the National Weather Service, a tornado is possible. Hail 1 inch in diameter and winds of 60 miles an hour, right? The thing is looking kind of nasty, looking off to the north and west here, looking over the Beech Tree News Sky Cam here up in Morgantown. Love all of our partners in our Skycam network. We appreciate the Beech Tree family, WLBQ, over in Morgantown, and the Edmonton Voice over in Edmonson County, helping and assisting us and bringing you all this coverage here as we work over this course in time. So when this thing continues to pull down, folks, again, it looks like we could have another hour before this thing creeps down into the Bowling Green vicinity. But that's what we're going to be right here and watching with you, okay? Amy, you got that right. Beech Spring. You can see it in the flesh right over here. Included right here in the warning. Tornado possible, 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So if you are over in that direction, any of these locations, folks, we preach about geography a lot. And we preach about geography a lot because you need to know your location on a map, all right? You need to know your location geographically on a map, because if you are included in the polygon, that is whenever you need to take action. Still seeing that couplet here, folks, getting here towards the east side of Welch's Creek now as we speak, and this couplet is going to continue to pull off to the east across northern Butler County. This will also be including pulling over into the north side of Edmonson County as well, okay? Going to jump off the velocity train here, jump back over here and take a look at the reflectivity. We got some special weather statement that's out here, folks. This is strengthening. It's about to arrive in Rochester, right along the far west side of Butler County. This line of storms right here is intensifying as we speak. And this thing is going to continue to be driving here eastward and off to the south and east. So those of you stretching over from Rochester, down into the Huntsville, Silver Spring community, getting down towards Quality, over towards Leetown, near Alum Springs. We're talking about Steve McKinney country. You know it's bad whenever we start talking about that guy. And pulling all the way over towards Dimple and Needmore, eventually down to the Davis Crossroads vicinity. Those of you over in that direction, prepare, as it does look like we do have this line that is strengthening now as it enters here on the west side of Butler County, all right? Danita will always be here with you. You're very welcome. We'll always be here. It's what we're here for, folks. Any device you have, and we also appreciate that. Sharing with all of our friends. I've just sent out our link to our family and friends chat. Folks, that's what you can do in these situations. Simply pull a link. Whatever your preferred program is. You love YouTube, we got a load of people on there right now. You like X, we got a load of people on there right now. You're on Facebook, we got a load of people on there right now. You can go ahead and send them on over our way. We do appreciate it. BG is currently not at risk, folks. If you are in Bowling Green, this weather maker remains well to the north and west of Bowling Green as we speak. As previously mentioned, it looks like we might have another 30 minutes to an hour before this thing creeps down here. But with that being said, folks, we are continuing to see these cells, especially up here across the northern tier, entering Edmonson County and Butler County. This is where we have the strongest storms that are impacting the area. Special weather statement is over here for the cell entering Rochester as we speak, and that is showcasing winds of up to 40 miles an hour that are radar indicated here on the north side of Butler County with the tornado possible tag with the quarter-size hail and the 60-mile-an-hour winds that could possibly be coming along with that as well, all right? So we just had that latest radar scan here about 2 to 3 minutes ago. Hopefully we will be getting in on another scan here momentarily. Now we are looking at the rotation here just east of Welch's Creek, all right? You can see where the pinks and the reds are highlighted here. Continuing to slam the north side of Butler County, right off of east side of Caneyville Road now. And this is continuing to pull east. So those of you located in Nash, right along the north side and the border of Grayson County and Edmonson County, you want to go ahead and be prepared as this couplet is trying to head over towards your vicinity, all right? So please, please, please be aware of that. Round Hill, you are right in line for this thing as we continue here over the course of the next 30 minutes or so. This line is going to continue to pull down to the south and east. Round Hill is literally right on the border of the severe thunderstorm warning, as you can see right here. So you should be safe as we currently speak. I hate whenever we get these radar glitches on these dang scans that come in here. All right, so where the greens and blues are located here on the north side of Butler County. Continue to watch right there, folks. You can see where the blues and the greens are lined up. That's still the primary area of concern around the Wobbles community. So those of you up in that location, they're continuing a tornado possible tag with this severe thunderstorm warning that's going to remain intact for another 19 minutes. All right, we cover the Wobbles community, folks. It's our acronym: Warren, Allen, Barron, Butler, Logan, Edmonson, and Simpson County. We're going to jog up north here real quick, folks. Near Snap, just south of Fragrant, that cell we were watching earlier that is tornado warned. Look at this couplet. Those of you over in Lone Oak, up into Millerstown, stretching over into towards 720 up 479, you need to be in your safe spot. Those of you located over in this vicinity and stretching off to the east in East Grayson County is going to be pulling over into Hart County as well. Please, please be aware and be in your safe spot because that is a nasty looking couplet. This is where the short-term model guidance was picking up on those shear markers all yesterday and throughout the early part of this evening. And this is pulling due eastward. So Lone Oak, get in your safe place immediately along with Millerstown. If you're located up here on the east side of Grayson County, over into the west side of Hart County, and then stretching up into Hardin County as well. Okay, so those of you located up in here, Sonora, you are right on the doorstep of that tornado warning. Bonneville is included as well. So any of you located up there, please, please be aware of that. You can kind of see it right here, folks. We'll put it into motion for you. Yes, folks, y'all are not the only one ingesting some coffee as we speak. We've been burning the midnight oil waiting for this thing to pop off. Wasn't sure if it was going to here before too long, but then, of course, out of nowhere, bam, because Kentucky weather does what it wants. You can see right here, folks, with it putting in motion, just look at the more organization and the intensification of this line as it plows through. Morgantown, this is right here on your doorstep. This is going to be entering in here from the west. There's currently not a warning out for Morgantown, but please be aware, all right? Over here in Rochester, we still got loads of gusty winds. We got some small hail that's being reported. We appreciate that, Mandy. Hope that you're staying safe. That is being reported, that is falling here over in Rochester as we speak. Elizabeth, hopefully that helps you with your update there. Yeah, Ohio County is in the clear. Eliza, you are in good shape. or Ryan, my mistake, my apologies. You can see the line of storms is now exiting off to the south and east out of Ohio County and stretching down into where our primary concern currently resides, over into Butler County and points in that direction. Folks, you want to see something impressive, take a look at the readings that have been changed here over the past few hours. We were down around the mid 40s right around 10 o'clock last night. Take a look at these readings here, courtesy of the Kentucky Mesonet. We are all the way up into the upper 60s region-wide, folks, and look at the dew points up into the low and mid 60s, folks. This is more than efficient enough to support the severe weather. That's why we're seeing this unfold out here, right? Any of those of you who are asking, folks, whenever we talk about the opportunity of some severe weather, winter weather, anything that goes on in that nature, any disasters you're dealing with, save our partners at On Target's number, all right? They're a tremendous asset to our community. Anything that you've got going on regarding storm damage, they handle it all. They cover it. Take care of it with your insurance as well. They are absolutely top notch with Dent and the team over there. So we get that number spread out right there across the bottom of our screen, folks. So we do greatly appreciate our partners over there for helping make this coverage possible. Still continuing with the tornado possible tag of the severe thunderstorm warning. It's going to expire in another 15 minutes here on the north side of Butler County. They have dropped the special weather statement that was over near Rochester and points over in that direction here. So that is good news. Hopefully we keep it along the same lines. Looks like we got a bit of rotation running right along the Edmonson County border with Grayson County here and trucking off to the east. Again, it's not an overly impressive couplet, folks, but these things can be very fast. Put a very quick little tornado on the ground that can be included with this, all right? Thank you very much, David. We thank you for the compliments. You're not the first one. We appreciate you. Caneyville, you're on the north side of this one now. We got a new scan that's coming in here. This is pressing off down to the south and east. Caneyville, as we speak, you look to be in the clear. Bulk of the activity is now pressed down to the south. It is highest reflectivity in decibels is showcasing south of the Western Kentucky Parkway. So you got higher concerns down south of that, stretching up Highway 185 through Ready, and that is where the biggest concern currently resides. You can see right there, folks, we could have a hail spike taking place right here. It's about to cross eastward across 185 as we speak, okay? So those of you in that vicinity, you are in ship shape. That is the good news. I want to bring back up the velocities. You can see right there, folks, that's our concern, riding right along 185 here eastward over towards Shrewsbury. Again, folks, not to be a broken record, but Moody Deer, I know I've mentioned you a few times. If this couplet continues eastward, all of you right along the Edmonson-Grayson County line here, be prepared to be in your safe spot, okay? Stretching over towards Nash, Prosperity, near South and Sadler. All of you over here, that's where we're looking at this couplet currently that is rolling off to the east. Special weather statement has just been released and put out for Butler County. That's the cell that we were just watching there a few moments ago, folks. We said that this could be presented yet again. We're looking at 50-mile-an-hour winds possible with this, folks, okay? So if this thing intensifies anymore, we're going to see a new severe thunderstorm warning that's going to be put out for our friends over here in Butler County. That does include Morgantown, stretching over to Woodbury, Leetown, Aberdeen, Rochester. This is my old stomping grounds up where I was raised. So Mom, Dad, those of you located there, Shayro Lake community, you'll be included with some strong storms. It's going to be coming in here shortly as well. Look right here, just over north of Rochester. Got somewhat of a tightening couplet trying to appear here. And of course, immediately as I say that, another scan comes in and somewhat drops that couplet. Such is life, right? Yeah, this line continues to intensify, folks. It's coming right through Morgantown here as we speak. It is coming down over in that vicinity. Take a look over the Peachtree News Skycam. Give you a nice view of it. The rain is starting to come down over there and starting to pour here over Morgantown. Just good old-fashioned deluge coming out there as we speak. Also had a few lightning bolts that was just showing up there as well. Brownsville and the Straw community, yes, you do need to keep your eyes on things. This is going to be pulling off down to the south and east. We got Brownsville that is right on the border of this thing. This thing pulling off here to the south and east, all right? So we still got a little bit of time, but this is going to be pulling out of northern Butler County and through Butler County, and this is going to be impacting over into Edmonson County. And then, folks, we're going to be setting our sights here on the north and west side of Bowling Green, Hadley, Rockland, Riverside, Guy, Richardsville. Those of you over in that area, be prepared. This thing is right here on our doorstep. Another scan just came in. See if we've got any updates here. You can see where they've just trimmed up the severe thunderstorm warning to where Ohio County is no longer included in that. Folks, look at this signature over here. I know we keep jumping around a little bit, but that signature located over there near Sonora is very, very impressive. You got a very tightening couplet right here near Lone Star, Millerstown, pulling off to the east right along 224. They still have this tornado warning that's in check, but if it continues eastward, it's going to be riding right along 224, and it's going to take that sucker straight into Magnolia. So those of you located to our north and east, pay attention to that. We are going to pull our attention back to our Wobbles community here that we serve. So we're splitting the uprights here, folks. We have the severe thunderstorm warning remaining in check here off to our north with a tornado possible, 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And we got the special weather statement down here that includes a large chunk of Butler County for those 50-mile-an-hour winds as they move through. Appreciate the report, Adam. Winds are strong, but no rain yet. Just south of Morgantown off 79. Brittany Clark says a report of a funnel on Rabbit Flat. Don't y'all love the names that Kentucky provides us? Possum Holler, Possum Trot, Sugar Tit. We could go on for days, but I'm not going to because I don't want to make you all suffer. Sheila says she has some very, very heavy rain in Eden. That's located over here as well. No surprise there. Come on, radar scan. Waiting on you. See if we can get any more couplets that's showcasing. It's showing up here on radar. Right there along 70 near Brooklyn. Looks like we got a little couplet here that's trying to pull up. It's going to be trekking east towards the Love community and stretching over towards Jetson. Very strong winds over in B Spring, I believe Tony meant. And that is pulling right over into your direction, buddy. That is picking up, and that is right on that tornado warn tag with the latest cell that we have here. Definitely looking darker here, overlooking the Reed Dossier Skycam. Overlooking Edmonson County. Just had a load of lightning that just occurred as well. That's why I hopped over here to try and showcase what we were seeing. And of course, as soon as I do so, that thing stops. Mary, thank you for your generous donation. We cannot thank you enough for that. We greatly appreciate it. Anyone who's interested, we have our scan right here. We'll take you to our Venmo account. You can donate if you feel the need to. You don't have to by any means, folks. We're here to provide a free community service. Your donations help keep this thing free for all of you all, including our great friends at On Target, Ohio Valley Insurance, D93, Bowling Green Daily News, the Edmonton Voice, Beechtree News, 101.5 in Morgantown. Appreciate all of you all. You're very welcome, Ronnie. It's what we're here for, buddy. Over in Moody Deer. Kind of jealous of your location, my friend. I wish I could be located over in that direction. I could get a whole lot more fishing done a lot more frequently. Spend a whole lot of time up in that direction. Those of you located over here in stretching from Aberdeen now down into Morgantown, continue to be and remain underneath the special weather statement. A stronger storm that remains severe warned is now tracking down to the south and east. It looks like it's going to be impacting over into Jetson. It is crawling for the most part off to the south and east of Highway 79 now in Butler County and continuing to pull off down to the south and east. Shout out to Jason. Appreciate the donation, my friend. That is greatly appreciated. Every cent that is donated goes immediately back into this operation. We do not take a cent of that. All of it goes directly into our operation to help bring our tremendous Wobbles community even better storm updates, folks. That's why we're here. We're live right here with you. We're going to stay with you here until these warnings expire or they decide to bring these things to an end. We continue to be the only game in town, folks, stretching from this tornado warning over here, riding right along the Hart and Hardin County line. Severe thunderstorm warning here across the northern tier Wobbles in the special weather statement. Those appear to be the only 3 warnings that are currently out as we speak. They just threw out a severe thunderstorm warning here that's going to be stretching from the Hardin and Hart County line eastward over towards Greene County and over into Campbellsville. That's Corey Hope country over there. Those of you over there who know, you know. Tremendous asset to our weather community. We go way back. Pam, appreciate your donation. Thank you so much, guys. We can't thank you enough. Again, you don't have to donate, folks, but if you want to, you can scan that QR code right there. And it'll take you immediately to our Venmo. It goes right back into our operation for our weather models. It goes into our equipment, our SkyCam network. Got some upgrades we're going to be making here soon here, folks, that we're happy to announce here across our area with, hopefully, with any luck, adding our next SkyCam down around the Barron River Lake community as well. So we're very excited about our partners down over in Barron County and Allen County. Severe thunderstorm warning continues, folks. This thing is set to expire here within the next 3 minutes. Continues with a tornado possible tag, 1-inch quarter-size hail, and 60-mile-an-hour winds that's coming along with that as we speak. Yes, Litchfield is in the clear. Very strong winds in Brownsville. Thanks, Samantha. This thing is going to be right on your doorstep here. Just got another scan in, folks, and look at this. Might be getting some concerns regarding some flooding as well, because just look at the nature of kind of the track that you can see here over the past 30 to 40 minutes of where we just get these cells that are kind of meandering and tracking over the same vicinity. So those of you all, especially over here right along northern Edmonson County, it looks like you could be getting on some flooding concerns with the heavier rain starting as we speak. And then we've got some more coming in from your neighbors just to the west there, overlooking in Butler County as well. So some flooding concerns going to be coming along with this as well, all right? Please take note of that. Here's the latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center that has been placed out. We continue to be in a marginal risk for severe weather to come along with that. They do also continue to include, they are pulling the tornado outlook off to our south and east here before too long, so that is the good news. But currently, we are still underneath that risk. This is going to be valid for as we continue to progress throughout the day on Thursday. Just as we speak, folks, we have got a new severe thunderstorm warning that has been put out. Tornado possible tag, 1-inch hail, winds of 60 miles an hour. Folks, this is what I was just previously talking about. Saying to watch that cell, the intensification was taking place. This includes a large chunk of Edmonson County. This does include Brownsville, Morgantown, stretching over into the far north side of Warren County as well. This will include the Anna community and Riverside. This does include Shaney Hollow and riding right up 185. Those of you in this vicinity, please go ahead and get to your safe place. As you can see here, tornado possible tag in bold lettering right here across the north side. And folks, as soon as we see that, look at our Beechtree News Skycam. It is coming down hard. Yes, Talia Count, you have got that right. It is absolutely coming down hard. Lee says up in Welch's Creek, the winds have passed. Appear to be in the clear. That is the good news. And now we have got Morgantown stretching eastward. This includes Aberdeen over into Munford. It looks like that's where the strongest portion of the cell is currently located as we speak. And you can see here, looking at our velocity scan too, we got some of the greens and some of the blues that are popping up, folks. So we got another tightening couplet over in that vicinity. Got Jason saying that we do have hail that is falling here just along and on the east side of Morgantown as well. Appreciate your report, Jason. Hope that you're staying safe over in that direction. Folks, don't be scared. Be prepared. That's what we're here for, right? We're going to be right here with you. We're going to get through this thing just fine. Just stay right here with us. Stay in your safe spot, those of you who are out there. And remain there until we get this sucker that's going to pass, okay? But look at the size of this thing. This severe thunderstorm warning's engulfing the better part of 4 to 5 counties out here. This polygon stretches from central Butler County all the way through northern Warren, large chunk of Edmonson County up through southern Grayson, even over into Hart County as well. Anybody know of any good IVs? I could really use a hookup right now. Full of coffee, of course. Got a reference here from our conversation earlier about the greatest town names in Kentucky. Feel free to put yours in the comments. But yes, that is a real place. I wasn't joking. Sugar Tip was the reference, folks, okay? Get your minds out of the gutter. Right over here near Morgantown and just east of there, folks, is where that couplet is. I do not know why the velocity scans keep doing that. I want to get a northern view, want to switch radars real quick. There you go, folks. You got a better view. Look at this broad rotation. Morgantown, Aberdeen. This is going to be stretching over into Woodbury. That's Jordan Wallace country over there, along with Gary and Cheryl Hughes. Be in your safe spot, folks, as this tightening couplet continues to play off and plow over towards the east. We've got more reports coming in. Always appreciate that. We got hail that is falling as well near Brooklyn. So thank you for that report, Michelle. Hope you're staying safe. I want to jump over here and look at the latest reflectivity. So yeah, folks, our severe thunderstorm warning continues, including a good portion of the northern tier of the Wobbles community. All right, and that's attached adjacently to another severe thunderstorm warning over here in Hart County, stretching over towards Greensburg, or north of Greensburg and Campbellsville. New scan coming in from the Louisville radar. And folks, we're watching to see if we get any of these little tails that start to clip out from this line. That's what's showcasing these little supercells that they had mentioned before. That's what we're keeping close eyes on here for the foreseeable future. Shout out to Josh for the donation. We appreciate you, sir. You are very welcome. We're more than happy to help. We appreciate you tuning in here with us, helping take care of your community as well. Landon, we have sent out group text messages and our family is communicating. We so appreciate being able to watch the Whether or Not team together as we are all taking shelter at our different residences. Well, thank you so much for that report there. Makes us very happy that we can help ease any stress coming along with this, folks. Again, folks, we're not here to scare you. We're here to keep you prepared. Not scared, only prepared. Just get in your safe spot, folks. We're going to ride this thing out. We're all going to be just fine. See if we can get a little bit better view now from the Fort Campbell radar. And we do. That couplet is still looking somewhat nasty now. Pulled off a little bit to the east of Morgantown. This is coming towards Jetson. This is going to be continuing to eastward track, and after we get through Jetson, we'll be talking about Big Reedy over there. We'll be talking about the Round Hill vicinity, stretching over right along 185 along the Edmonson and Butler County line, okay? Right over the Edmonson and Butler County line. Yes, those of you in Highway 70 is on the north side of where the strongest couplet is located at, but you could still be getting some very, very strong winds out of this here as we speak, all right? So we want you to pay attention there. That's looking like it might be trying to get a tail over here just to the south and west of Morgantown. I don't like to see that. Continue to keep eyes on it, though. Miss Woodcock, thank you for your report. Absolutely pouring over in Jetson, and she ain't lying, folks. Look over here. You got that reflectivity that's coming down over in that direction, folks. These winds are absolutely pouring. It is absolutely raining cats and dogs as well. Look over here. David threw his hat in the ring. What about Chevrolet, Kentucky? I hear that place is bad as a bow tie. No pun intended. I will show myself out. Lightning coming down. It is coming a good old-fashioned deluge, a good old-fashioned gully washer, also known as a frog strangler or a frog drowner in Morgantown as we speak. Definitely going to be some ponding of water on roadways, folks. Anyone trying to drive through this stuff as we speak, all right? Sheila says that the rain has slowed near Eden, but the winds have absolutely picked up, all right? Just got a new scan in, folks. This thing is continuing to pull off to the east. Morgantown, you are right on the back side of this. Is going to be pulling east now. A mining city in Dunbar, Logansport, Rochester. You are in the all clear. They have not trimmed up that severe thunderstorm warning yet, but you are in the all clear. Those of you over in Edmonson County, Bee Spring, you're about to get in on a whole lot more rainfall. Moody Deer, it's absolutely coming down on you as we speak. But as we currently look at the latest velocity scans, I want to pull up here and take a look from the Louisville radar to give us a little bit better view. You can see where the rotations are, folks. Those of you located right here on the north side of Edmonson County, far north side of Edmonson County, stretching up mainly, though, right along the confluence of Hart County and Grayson County. And look back over here, folks, just crossing over Highway 70, pushing east on Brownsville Road on the east side of Butler County. So those of you in Jetson right now, you're going to be getting on this rotation as we speak. It's going to continue to be pulling off eastward, driving east along Highway 70. This is going to be impacting the Round Hill, Big Reedy community. Reedyville may also get in on this as well before we continue to plow eastward towards Huff. Okay. Bailey asked if after the front comes through, are we done with the severe weather for this morning? We will be for this morning, but we are watching the front passing again this afternoon on into this evening to where we could have yet another round of some strong, maybe even severe storms. And wait for it, perhaps another round on Saturday. So we're getting a little bit of spring fever in here. All right, we've got a new event, a new tornado warning has just been issued. And look at where that's placed, folks. Look at that flashing pink colorations where I just circled where that rotation was being picked up at on radar. No surprise there. New tornado warning is out. This includes Jetson. This includes Round Hill, Big Reedy, stretching over into Brownsville, Windyville, Lindsayville, up near Black Gold, Huff, Asphalt, Bee Spring. You name it, folks. The bulk of Edmonson County is included in this, along with eastern Butler County. You want to get to your safe place immediately, okay? Get to your safe place immediately. No, the tornado warning does not include Morgantown. We have the original severe thunderstorm warning in place that is until for another 19 minutes, folks, but this is what we're watching right here. The tornado warning that has been put in place. You can blatantly see it. It is the hot pink coloration here. We have these warnings that are encapsulating each other here with this finicky line that's moving through. But those of you in eastern Butler County, Jetson, stretching over near Reedyville, Round Hill up into Big Reedy, that is where the rotation is evident at. This is going to be pulling eastward along Highway 70 and taking it over into Edmonson County. So any of you located in the polygon, get to your safe place immediately. Look at that rotation, folks. That is evident. Passing just east of Jetson as we speak, right along 185, okay? So those of you located right along the Butler and Edmonson County border, you are going to be next in line, and this thing is trucking it, folks. So please, please be aware. Get in your safe spot as we speak. That is great to hear, Shauna. I'm glad that the warnings were working and it came across your phones there. Melissa Carroll says Black Gnat. That's a great one there, isn't it? Yes, Jessica, this does include Leonard Oak. That's going to be pulling off eastward here. Just off here across the river from Woodbury, it would appear. This continues to remain underneath that thread, okay? So heading out Brownsville Road and just south of Brownsville Road pulling eastward near Leonard Oak, that is where we are seeing the warning that is remaining in place, okay? So the tornado warning is over here in Jetson, stretching over into Round Hill and beyond. Looks like we're about to get another scan in here. We will hold off on this here for just a moment. Anyone located, folks, right there in the pink polygon, please, please be aware of that. Thank you, Melissa, for your donation. That is greatly, greatly appreciated, y'all. All of you all, I'm sorry I can't name all of you all. We've had some donations that are coming in. We do greatly appreciate you all and the support for our endeavor to serve our community. Look right there, folks. Continuing right along 185 is where we see that rotation that is evident. Okay, the rotation is trying to pull east of Jetson, Round Hill, Reedyville, Big Reedy, over into Huff and Windyville, Lindsayville, and Black Gold. This is going to be arriving here on your doorstep here very, very soon, okay? We can get that look again, folks. It is looking drearier and drearier, overlooking the Reed Dossiau Skycam over in over in Brownsville. So if you keep an eyes over in that location, please be aware. Yes, folks, I understand the outdoor warning sirens are going off, but Morgantown nor Rochester is included in the current tornado warning. And we just had a new tornado watch that's been placed through 10 a.m. for all of Wobbles, all right? So that's what we were talking about here a short time ago. Until the cold front winds up south of the region, we have got all of this here. Chris says that we're getting absolutely hammered between Bee Spring and Sunfish. Buddy, if you're over there, man, get to your safe spot, because that's what we're looking at right now. This rotation is trucking eastward. The tightest rotation is now east of Jetson, coming right along, crossing 185. It is literally trucking eastward, right along Highway 70 as we speak. That is going to include Black Gold and the Bee Spring community as well, so please be aware of that, okay? Please be aware of that. Tabby says the sirens are going off over in Mammoth Cave as well. That is correct. Over here in Mammoth Cave, you are included in the current tornado warning as we speak, okay? We appreciate all your all's reports. We can't thank you enough for helping us out here. Man, that thing is just lighting it up. Don said the very gusty winds now in Glasgow and clouds are ripping by. I was just seeing that a short time ago, looking just out the window here at the Weather and Eye compound. Just took a quick glance. Those clouds are moving at a very fast rate, okay? We're talking Richard Petty fast, y'all. Or Dale Earnhardt fast, whatever you prefer. Max Verstappen fast. You know, we could go all day. I'll stop. Corbin is correct. The sirens will go off if the warning polygon includes any part of the county. It doesn't necessarily mean that your area is in the path. That's why we were just talking about, folks, about 10 minutes ago, the importance of knowing your geography and knowing your location, okay? So please pay close attention and have a very good handle on what we're dealing with and what we've got going on. Sorry, folks, just having to put out an update here too. I want to give a big shout out to the whole Weather or Not team. Big thanks to Evan Hatter for working the behind the scenes out there, answering your questions, putting out our updated tweets, putting up our updates here on our Facebook feed as well. He is helping moderate that and getting your questions answered. So a big thanks to the entire Weather or Not team. Trent Shane, always been big fan NASCAR references. Get these little spinnies up here running to the Sac Creek concrete retaining wall. Looks like it might have hit some of that Quaker State motor oil, One Tough motor oil. I can go for days, y'all. I'll be here all week. Ashley says the lightning is absolutely crazy in Black Gold. It does look like it. Look right here. Look at all the returns that we've got. We got the tightening couplet here that has just went over Round Hill, continuing to plow eastward on Highway 70, folks. If you're in Black Gold, if you're in Lindsayville, just looks like we got a little bit tighter couplet there. Windyville, all of you all located in the tornado warning polygon, please get to your safe place immediately. Ride this thing out. We're going to be right here with you all. All right. So right now down here across the rest of our vicinity, we got another little cell that's trying to get its act together. This thing down here is going to be pulling to the east across northern Logan County as we speak, near over Austin neighbors country, near Lewisburg. This is going to be pulling over here into Warren County as well, but without question, our primary concern continues to be right here on the north side of the Wobbles community. My goodness, the Reed Dossier Skycam just had a lightning bolt that lit up the entire city of Brownsville. Just going to jump back over here, folks. We just had that report that was saying that we had black gold lighting up like a Christmas tree, and that's the truth. Plum Springs in Oakland, right now you're in the clear. We've got all this activity that is just north of that. Focus right now primarily on the east side of Butler County, rolling over into Edmonson County as well. We just got another scan that's up. Right there, folks. You can blatantly see it. This rotation is going to be coming very, very close to Brownsville, folks, if it keeps on its same track. There goes that lightning we were waiting for. That thing does not look nice. You can blatantly see that, folks, right there. We're looking just north of asphalt as we speak. Windyville, this rotation is going to be coming right over top of your head, over into Lindsayville and Black Gold as we speak. So you all just ride it out with us. Stay in your safe place until this thing passes. All right, their rotation is just here to the west of Brownsville, folks. You need to be in your safe place. That thing is tightening up quickly. Look right here. Windyville, I previously mentioned. Windyville, Lindsayville, asphalt. Pulling off to the east right now, Black Gold, and then Brownsville, located right here on the north side of Brownsville, folks. Get in your safe place. That is a tightening couplet. Strong rotation is being indicated, all right? Don't mind me, folks. I'm pulling up some different tools on our radar that we use to indicate if a tornado might be on the ground here. Correlation coefficient is the name. But, folks, needless to say, that couplet is very, very strong. Windyville's coming right over top of your head as we speak, and this is going to pull over into Lindsayville as well, okay? Jason Kyrock will be right along that line there, coming north out of Brownsville. So, yes, be aware of that. We could have some rotation that could be impacting that vicinity as well. Just want to back this out, folks, and kind of give you a little bit better view. We got the severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag flashing in the red. We got the very strong rotation indicated by radar, included in the hot pink or purple polygon. This is where we are seeing the tightest rotation here across the area, okay? Any of you over in that area, if you got reports to share, stay in your safe spot. Do so until it passes. Just got a new return in. Strong rotation continues. Again, folks, right over the top of Windyville as we speak. I want to jump over here and take a quick look at this. Reed Dossier Skycam. We just had a flash of lightning, folks, and you could really see some low-hanging ragged cloud cover coming along with this. That is showcasing exactly where the rotation is at. Exactly where our rotation is at. You can see right there, folks, that's what we're talking about. See that low-hanging ragged cloud cover we were just looking at? We got Brownsville camera. We just altered just above this bald, beautiful, shiny head of mine. Cold front is stretching out and is trying to pull down to the south and the east, right along where you can see some of the activity ongoing. Folks, did you see that again? That lightning bolt right there? We might have a wall cloud that's being picked up by our Brownsville Skycam. Got another scan that's trying to come in here, folks. Windyville, right on top of your head, is where this rotation is currently located at. Here comes our next scan. Boom. Right there again, folks. Rotation is staying present. Windyville, Lindsayville, north side of Brownsville, you are next in line. Continuing to pull off to the east right here. If you're located on the north side of Brownsville, you want to be in your safe spot as this rotation moves through as we speak. Got a couple hundred of you all watching with us up there in Edmonson County on the Edmonson Voice feed. Appreciate you all tuning in. Share our links, folks, on any platform you'd like, whether or not Bowling Green. YouTube, Facebook, X. We are live across the board as we speak, getting loads of reports in as well. That is a tight couplet. That is a strong couplet coming along with that. See if we got an update here. It's showcasing it a little bit. Man, that thing is nasty. Still getting a better view from up here on the Louisville radar. I'm going to jog back north again. Blatantly see the couplet, folks, right there. Just to the north and west of Brownsville. I want to jump over here, see if this thing's going to light up again, folks. Look at that. It looks like a low-hanging, ragged wall cloud. Low-hanging, ragged wall cloud looking over the Edmonton Boys Sky Cam, courtesy of the Reed Dossey house there, right up on the hill. We are looking north from the Reed Dossey house, right over Butler and Brownsville there. As soon as we can get another lightning strike here, folks, there it goes again. We've got this low-hanging, ragged rotation that is evident here. Looking at it in real time, folks. Looking at it in real time. Another updated scan, folks. You can see where the reds and where those greens and the blues, right there where they're winding up together, and this thing continues to plow eastward. There's another view of that, folks. If you keep watching that, there's our Edmonton Boys Sky Cam. The Sky Cam atop the screen is the White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam on top of Bowling Green. We are immediately due north of Brownsville, folks, as we speak, where that rotation is. All right, I'm going to pull this over here again, folks. I'm going to take the Brownsville Sky Cam widescreen to see if we can get a better view of this. Lynetta watching from Mammoth Cave Road. We appreciate that. Please be prepared as this rotation is going to be pulling eastward here very shortly over into your vicinity as well. So please be aware of that. Yep. Still looks ragged, but right there on the left side of the screen, folks, whenever those lightning flashes, that's the direction that it's coming from. We're looking right into the mouth of this beast as it strolls right along the hilltop there, right across the way that the Skycam is showcasing. Penny, I'm glad you're watching from Sunfish. I hope you are... Hope you're in your safe spot. We hope everybody's staying safe out there. Right here, folks, this is going to include Sweden. The strongest rotation is right here between Sweden and Brownsville, okay? We're looking at this right here, kind of splitting the difference, if you will. Why don't we take this over and we'll change this to a hot pink. Wow, that was a view of that one there, wasn't it? Right here, folks, stretching from roughly Sweden over into Lindsayville, all the way down here to the north side of Brownsville. And this thing is continuing to just truck it eastward. Crossing 259 as we speak. We just got an updated scan. We'll back this thing out for you. Man, I do not like the look of that. Right here, folks. This is pulling off to the east towards Ollie, Strahl, and Stockholm. This is going to include Mammoth Cave as well. So those of you over there in that vicinity, please be aware. Do not like the looks of that tightening couplet. Nope. Nope, do not like that at all. And a reminder, folks, we got the entire Wobbles community that was placed under a tornado watch a short time ago, valid through 10 a.m., okay? Valid through 10 a.m. Man, look at that tightening rotation. Right there just north of Brownsville, continuing to push eastward. Folks, I'm going to take this full screen again. It looks like we just saw it again. Look at that lowering. My goodness. That sucker is really, really tight. We're looking directly into the direction that it's coming through. Come on, lightning. Not one to always root for lightning, but I want to try to get a visual on this thing. That's the pain about these things coming throughout the overnight, folks, is that you simply can't get a good view of them. But that rotation is very tight here. Right along Houchins Ferry Road, pulling off to the north and east towards Ollie. Ollie Ridge Road as well. That is where the strongest rotation currently resides. Of course, we can't get a great visual right now. But there's our updated scan, folks. Continues to pull eastward. Landon Hampton here live with you on our On Target Severe Weather live stream. Courtesy of Weather or Night, it's our entity located and based out of Bowling Green. We cover the Wobbles community. Warren, Allen, Barron, Butler, Logan, Edmonson, and Simpson County. Hyper-local forecast brought to you on your time on whatever device that you prefer. Man, that looks like it got even tighter, y'all. If you're over in Mammoth Cave, you want to get to your safe spot, all right? Near Ollie, this is going to be stretching over near Stockholm. And again, folks, this is coming right over the top of Houchins Ferry Road that we were just looking at right here. In the flesh, Houchins Ferry Road. But I do not like the looks of that couplet. That is a tightening couplet, to say the least, continuing to pull east. Stockholm points eastward over near Arthur and over into the Mammoth Cave community. You want to be in your safe spot. There doesn't appear to be a rotation up here near Nolan Lake. Moody Deer, all this. We got a few reflectivity returns where you've got some strong winds. But our focus is right here, folks. A little bit of just Weather Education 101. We see the reds and the greens. Reds indicate winds that are blowing away from the radar. Greens indicate winds that are blowing towards the radar. Whenever you get those winds blowing away and towards the radar that come together, we get these little couplets that begin to tighten up out there. And that is where we see the indication of a possible tornado that is occurring. Still got the rest of the region in the clear, folks. The only live severe warning or tornado warning is right up here in Brownsville, and that is not a pretty signature. Got another scan that is taking place as we speak. It's going to be plowing through here in just a moment. You can see it arriving here as we speak, so let's see what it has in store for us. Hopefully it's not as tight of a couplet this go around. And it might have gotten a little bit tighter. All right, so right along the Ollie community over into Stockholm. Again, folks, I hate to be a broken record, but you want to get into your safe place immediately with this. This is a radar indicated tornado warning, okay? Radar indicated hail could be greater than 3/4 of an inch coming along with this, okay? Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado located near Brownsville, moving east at 55 miles an hour. The hazard is a tornado. This is radar indicated rotation, so please be aware of that. This is set to expire here in 11 minutes, folks. We're going to be right here with you every step of the way. Y'all are very welcome. All of you all flooding our mentions here. Y'all have flooded our mentions this morning, folks. We got folks who are donating. You can see our scan to donate over there. It'll take you to our Venmo account. You don't have to donate, folks. It's just if you feel the need to. Every last cent that is donated is poured right back in to this operation. Another scan has come in here. Looks like a little bit less tightening of the rotation, but nonetheless, tornado warning continues right over Ollie, stretching over east towards Stockholm. And again, folks, it is plowing right over Houchins Ferry Road and points eastward. This continues on its track here. This is going to be running into Stockholm Road here in about the next 2 to 3 minutes, okay? But the next 2 to 3 minutes, Stockholm Road stretching down here as well. On Maple Springs Loop is where we appear to have the strongest rotation, and Green River Ferry Road is where this thing is going to be plowing east through here momentarily. Cub Run Road, this is riding right along 1827 as well. So please be aware of that. But that couplet, folks, remains very, very tight right here. Melissa is sitting in Ollie in your basement. I appreciate you, Melissa. Thank you for tuning in. Got about 4,000 to 5,000 of you all jumping on here and joining us with us. 4,000 to 5,000 of our closest friends. We can't thank you enough. Yeah, Tamara, Bowling Green's still in the clear. We don't have any severe warnings down in that direction. We can back this thing up. We've got tornado warning over here that is radar indicated that expires in 8 minutes. The tornado warning remains in effect for the severe thunderstorm warning that was impacting earlier, and that has been dropped. And now we are only dealing with this one. And you can blatantly see, folks, this rotation continues to look more and more impressive. So those of you over here in this vicinity, please, please get to your safe place. Want to jump over? We're looking immediately at the beast from the Reed Dossier Skycam. Look at how low, folks. Look on the right side of the screen. That is the lowering. That is the absolute rotation that we were just looking at here. This is trucking east. You are watching the rotation in real time. That is a wall cloud that is dipping out of the bottom of the storm right here as we speak. Live and in the flesh. This is why we pour so much of our resources with our partners into our Skycam network, because take a look. You can blatantly see where the rotation is right now. This is looking directly due east out of Brownsville. This is exactly where this rotation is that we have pointed out. Directly looking at it. And again, folks, you can look at it right here above my head, right here on the right side of the Brownsville Skycam. That low-hanging ragged cloud cover, that is where we have the rotation that is indicated and is causing the wall cloud to come out of the bottom of this storm that is moving through. I really wish that thing would not be so tight. We got another scan that's coming in as we speak, rolling in here out of the north and east. Let's zoom in here and see what it has for us. Man, even looks a little bit tighter if I'm being honest. Right here over Stockholm, folks. This is right over top of your head over here on Stockholm Road. Points down on the Maple Loop as well. And this is continuing to pull off to the east, all right? Those of you next in line is going to be right here along Ugly Creek Road. This is where the strongest rotation is indicated. This is going to be plowing right through the Mammoth Cave community here in northeast Edmonson County, all right? So those of you located near and along 1827 Stockholm points south on Ugly Creek Road, near over Goblin Knob, this is where we are watching. Just over near Goblin Knob with a good friend of mine, Mr. Austin Neighbors, getting in on a nice hike the other day. Beautiful country over there in Mammoth Cave, to say the least. Right here, folks, here's our rotation. We've got it pointed out for you. If you're in this area of location, get to your safe place immediately if you are not already there. Watching in Collegiate, appreciate it, Brent. Right over near Darren Doyle country. Siren still blaring over in Brownsville, Caitlin. Appreciate that report. And that looks a little bit... I'll probably just keep my mouth shut on that one. Getting updates in with our radars here, folks, every couple of minutes, so that is the good news. But the rotation remains there and is evident. They have just extended the tornado warning that will stretch eastward all the way through over, and this includes Munfordville, Horse Cave, Tom John's Crossing over in Hart County. We got points just to the south, right along the Barron County line. Cave City, you are not included in this tornado warning. I repeat, you are not included in this tornado warning. Folks, we get another scan or two here. This rotation is going to be out of the Wobbles community. That'll be good news out of Edmonson County. We are waiting on that right now to give you the all clear, all right? So now remember, do not forget, we've got the entire region that remains underneath a tornado watch through 10 a.m. We got the cold front well off here to our north and west. We could have more storms blow up and move through here. We'll be right here with you, folks, until this one is dropped. There's another scan. All right. Looks like a little bit less rotation. That is what we like to see. That is good news. But folks, nonetheless, you can still blatantly see the rotation overlooking the Reed Dossiau Skycam. No, Fallon, the warning is not valid for Brownsville. That is simply the sirens that are going off. If there is a tornado warning that is issued within the county, those sirens sound regardless of the exact placement, but Brownsville is not currently underneath any sort of warnings. Folks, I brought up the Skycam. Look right there below the Reed Dossiau House banner. That is the blatant lowering in rotation. We are continuing to watch just due to the north and east of Brownsville. Just wanted to bring that up in real time to showcase we do still have rotation present out there, to say the least, all right? Janine, thank you for your donation. We can't thank you enough for that. We greatly appreciate it. As previously mentioned, we put every last cent that we earn off of our donations right back to improve our stream and our services for you all. So thank you very much. B Spring. Yes, Caitlin. B Spring is in the clear. Here comes another scan. It's about to arrive here, if I'm not mistaken. Right there, folks. It's the only game in town across wobbles. This thing is skirting and includes right along the border of Barron County, all right? Includes right along the border of Barron County. And as most of you know, we're usually jumping on to do our live video this morning. So that one might be axed. We're just going to be continuing to watch and monitor our tornado watch that is in effect through 10 a.m. All right, so we do have numerous rounds of showers and storms that's been working across the region, and looks like that it's going to continue to do so, at least here over the short-term time period. So again, folks, continue to watch right here on this weather maker with our rotation located over here on the far east side of Edmonson County. It looks like it's stretching up there near B now, right along the Hart County line, pulling off in that direction as well. But that rotation is looking a little bit meandering. Looks like the tightest rotation, folks, is now shifted out of Edmonson County and over into Hart County as we speak. Christy says it just got quiet in Mammoth Cave. Yes, it is quieter. Looks like the bulk of it is trucked just to the east now, with the strongest storm out of there. Yes, Rock is in the clear as we speak. Rock is in here not being impacted by anything. Current tornado warning continues in check for another 14 minutes. Another 14 minutes. Rotation is right here. We're going to stay right here with you, folks, until they drop it from Edmonson County. Sorry, I'm taking my sweet time here, finishing up things, trying to read your all's reports. We greatly appreciate them. All right, I expect this thing to get trimmed up here momentarily. Want to jump over here, folks? Those of you down here in Bowling Green, stretching over into Hadley, you're going to be getting in on some storms here momentarily, but as of this point in time, these have been behaving. Just got some plain Jane thunderstorms that are rolling through. We're going to continue to keep eyes on it. We'll put it into motion to kind of showcase the direction that they're moving. So Bowling Green, you're going to get in on some downpours, some strong winds here momentarily. Angels might be bowling up there, also known as thunder. In case anyone not keeping up this morning, you don't have your coffee yet. Tracy, Barron County has got, looks like on the north side near Cave City, we could have that strong cell that's trying to dive in here, but we're continuing to watch cells over here to our west. Again, folks, it appears the bulk of the rotation is trucked east out of Edmonson County and over into Hart County. So that is the good news, all right? Folks, we're going to work throughout today. It's not good news, let me rephrase that. It's just out of our coverage area, all right? I expect this tornado warning over here to be trimmed up here momentarily. Should be trimmed up and taking out the majority, if not all, of Edmonson County with what we are currently seeing. Yes, Annalise, you are in the clear over near North Butler. Here comes our latest scan in here. And again, it continues with the strongest rotation east of our community, east of the Wobbles vicinity. So that is the good news. Continuing to watch these expanding cells here on the north side of Warren County, over into far northeast Lewisburg, Logan County, excuse me, near the Davis Crossroads area, and points and pulls off here to the east as well. Yes, there could be some storms for Bowling Green as this thing slides down here to the south and east, all right? And there we go, folks. Just as we anticipated, the tornado warning has been trimmed up. Now includes Horse Cave stretching over into Munfordville and Northtown, where the strongest reflectivity or the rotation is, right here just east of Northtown now. So those of you in Munfordville, Rolettes over into Hardyville, please be aware of that, okay? Just north of Horse Cave as well. But folks, as far as our community is concerned, right here across Wobbles, we are currently in the clear, all right? So that is the good news. That is the good news. We'll bring this up. We'll put this up here for just a minute or two, folks. We want to make for sure. So what we're going to look at throughout the day, folks, is that we're going to have that cold front that's eventually going to move south and east through the region. We're getting on the bulk of the activity now, folks. It looks like we'll catch a lull around mid-morning on into midday. And then as we work a little bit later into this afternoon, late afternoon into this evening, we get another little sporadic development of more showers and storms that develop and then track down to the south and east through our vicinity. We're obviously going to be watching that closely, as that could result in the opportunity at some more strong storms, given the latest outlook from our very own Storm Prediction Center, all right? So if we get the opportunity here, well, as we're speaking of it, why not go ahead and just sort of give you the breakdown of what it is that we're looking at, okay? Before we jump off here, folks, we're going to leave this up, all right? We're going to leave this up. We're going to keep the radar up here on the side just in case anything was to happen with this cell moving through Warren County. But we want to give you the play-by-play right here of the latest short-range model guidance and what's being showcased here, okay? So here we are. Short-term model guidance picking up nicely on the cell that we were just tracking. Short-term model guidance picking up on this very nicely. Looks like we get the moisture. They get shunted down to our south between mid-morning on into lunchtime. But folks, look at what happens as we work into late afternoon into this evening. We get more robust cell development through here. So as we work between mid and late this afternoon, and then we work into this evening, we could be right back under the gun for more strong and severe thunderstorm threat here across our vicinity. And as we work throughout the overnight, we are finally going to see the opportunity of this subsiding and coming to an end, all right? So that is the good news, to say the least. We do have a tornado watch that sticks around with us through 10 a.m. So we'll be monitoring and watching it here. Folks, we're going to take one last look here for you. Whenever we take a look to showcase what we're looking at, we have got just this little pesky cell that's sliding down to the south and east. We'll put it into motion for you. It's going to be sliding through Bowling Green here shortly. We still got some cells that are blowing up, putting some good old-fashioned downfalling gully washer frog stranglers, if you will. And then we're going to watch that thing truck through here, all right? We appreciate you all tuning in here with us, folks. Again, don't be scared. Stay prepared. We'll be right back here live with you if we need to bring you any further updates. But as per usual, we would be jumping on live literally at this point in time to bring you our morning weather update. We've been live churning the oil here about over the past roughly hour and a half to 2 hours. So we'll be tracking things and continue to watch them throughout the day, folks, as we work throughout the day. Rain showers this morning. Looks like cloud cover should hang around. Hopefully we don't get any breaks of sunshine in here. We will be watching the mid to late afternoon hours as well as going into the early part of this evening for another round of some strong and severe storms, okay? So you all stay weather aware. Take care of your friends and your family. Make sure everyone's all right with the strong storms that have been moving through here. We'll be right back here with you should any other warnings be issued. You all take care of yourselves and each other and stay safe.